itself.
And you think that adding a third party maybe decreases or increases governmental intrusion in your life?
It will decrease by far because
Okay.
it will be much harder to get things done. So
you agree with a bicameral system then that essentially has built-in gridlock?
it should be a workable system if you don't have two parties. where
Workable,
one
what do you
person's-
mean?
Theoretically, our forefathers, many of them warned us steadfastly to not get involved into the party system, and that a two-party system, or that political parties, that they're inherently evil, that they inherently cause government to fail. Because what it does is it allows two groups to collectivize, and it allows the tyranny of the majority. The pendulum swings back and forth. The Republicans will be in there and they'll have power for 2 years, and then they'll have executive power for another 6 years. And then the pendulum swings the other way. The Democrats will have total power for 2 years, and then they'll have the executive authority for another 6 years. So what we in essence have is we have 2 years of an extreme side that is able to push through anything they want to. Hashtag Obamacare, hashtag Patriot Act. And then we'll have 6 years of relative gridlock and stalemate, like we're in the middle with Trump right now, where they're throwing up this garbage impeachment and all of these other things in order to just stalemate the government, where they don't get anything done. And the more that you can create that stalemate, that means the more you're going to have a consensus required to get things done if you have more than a two-party system. Because a two-party system, one of them is always going to be a majority.
Let me just couch this in the idea of government getting more stuff done, to me, is a bad idea.
That's correct.
So you advocate, though, for government getting more done, though, is what you're saying?
No, I advocate for the government only doing what they have a consensus to accomplish.
Okay,
and
but
when you have a two-party system, you have a majority, which means that one extreme version is always going to have the power to push their agenda through. And that is not what our government was intended to do. It was intended to be a consensus-based government.
Well, I disagree with that. But, yeah, I think it was built for gridlock on purpose, bicameral on purpose, according to Montesquieu. And the study of the Roman history, and our founding fathers designed our system to be bicameral so that we wouldn't have primarily a one side or primarily this side, so that primarily each tyrant would fight with the other tyrant and leave most of our plebes alone.
And it's also the reason that we have a three-branch government, is because even if one went rogue, the other two had an opportunity to check the third.
So